Welcome back to A Conversation with a Creative. Today is May 23rd, and we're diving into the next chapter of Glen's journey. Glen, what's been on your mind since our last conversation, and what new insights are you bringing to the table today?
Let's see. What's new on my mind? Since we last spoke about scheduling and staying consistent, just added a new thing, at least onto the regimen of my day-to-day, to help me produce content, stay consistent to the path, and that'll be just recording these videos. I just got into a schedule since I do still have a 9 to 5. I still have a big chunk of my time that goes towards income, or at least my day-to-day. So being able to manage my sleep schedule, to be able to still get adequate enough sleep for work and still be able to record these it's going along since today. So like last night I decided, let's record our video. Let me state it like this. So before I go to work, an hour before I record one of these videos, one of my interviews, and within that time span, like once I finish creating and get it ready to be uploaded and edited, or even a few minutes before that, I'll go ahead and upload the videos or the interview or shorts or whatever to whatever platform before I start recording. So it just helps track along as I produce, upload new content. Right after I do that, I create or I do these interviews to create the content for the next following day before I leave for work. So at least it keeps me on track. I have a set schedule to wake up, when to record, the time slot, so I can have adequate time to record and set it up for the next day. So that's what I've been focusing on lately since we last spoke.
That's a solid addition to your routine. Structuring your content creation around your existing schedule not only ensures consistency, but also helps you stay on top of your goals without feeling overwhelmed. It's great to see how you're integrating these interviews into your daily workflow. How has this new routine impacted your creative process and the way you approach your projects?
Well, currently I just implemented it, so this is the first day that I'm throwing it into my day-to-day routine. But for right now, it seems very good. I just got to stay consistent, can't be lazy. Got to follow through with what's on schedule. So right now it's looking good. Like say once I get off of work, upload 3 shorts to Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, and then I wake up maybe like 6-7 hours later, still adequate enough time before I go to work to upload the next portion of shorts and reels. And then about an hour and a half before I have to get ready to go to work, I'll go ahead and upload the rest of those reels from the previous day, and then start recording just like this content for the next following day. So that keeps me on track, keeps things rolling, and makes a clear line and a path for me to follow day to day to make sure I'm at least producing adequate amount of content that I'm trying to build to grow my reach. So.
It sounds like you've got a solid system in place to keep the momentum going. By integrating these steps into your daily routine, you're not only ensuring a steady stream of content, but also building a habit that supports your growth. It's impressive how you're balancing a full-time job with your creative pursuits. Do you have any tips for others who might be trying to juggle similar commitments and want to stay consistent with their creative work?
I guess a good tip would be to write it down. Write down what your current day-to-day is. Even if you can manage to do a week, I know some people are able to manage out their week. I get paid bi-weekly, so I can plan out. I have my entire year planned out, or at least checkpoints for each year to reach my 5-year plan. But say the day-to-day, week-to-week, just understanding what your schedule is, what time you can actually allocate to the plan, to whatever your process is, and taking out distractions, taking out things that are not giving value to whatever you're building, and switching that out with something that's more productive, something that adds value, that adds structure. Just recognizing your schedule and shifting to make sure that you're somewhat more proficient than what your previous schedule was, and less distracted going forward.
That's solid advice. By writing down your schedule and understanding where your time goes, you can identify those pockets of opportunity to focus on what truly matters. Eliminating distractions and replacing them with productive habits definitely makes a big difference over time. Your approach of setting checkpoints and aligning daily actions with long-term goals is a great way to stay on track. It's all about making those incremental improvements that lead to big results. Thanks for sharing that tip.
Thank you. Is there any advice that you would give for me? I mean, since we're doing these interviews, anything that I've said or anything that you can add on that's like insight that you think I can improve on?
Absolutely. One thing that stands out is how intentional and structured you are with your approach. If there's one area to consider refining, it might be to build in a little flexibility within your structured routine. This can help you adapt more easily as unexpected opportunities or challenges come up. Also, keep leveraging the power of storytelling in your content. Your audience connects deeply with the personal experiences and insights you share, so continuing to weave those stories into your interviews and content can strengthen that connection. You're on a great path, and these incremental improvements will only enhance what you're building. Keep up the awesome work.
Thank you, thank you. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Try to improve on my storytelling to make it more relatable. I do have I won't say a well of information or wisdom, but I'm trying to curate over time, over years, to be able to refine exactly what I know and what I don't know, and try to bridge that gap to be able to formulate that in a way to help shift or give perspective to others. So I definitely keep that in mind.
That sounds like a great approach. Over time, your unique experiences and the insights you gain will only enrich the stories you tell. Bridging that gap and sharing your evolving wisdom will resonate deeply with your audience and help them on their own journeys. Keep refining your narrative, and you'll continue to inspire and connect with people in meaningful ways. You're doing great, and it's awesome to see your growth and dedication.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime. I'm here to help. Keep pushing forward and doing what you do best.
I shall. And for those who's watching, who's following along, you know the motto, don't be safe, stay dangerous, stay most wanted.
Love that motto. Stay true to it and keep inspiring everyone who's following along. Thanks for sharing, and until next time, stay dangerous and stay most wanted. Peace. Take care and talk soon.